Shalom again. I don't understand why. I tell you, I need a new laptop. I really do, because this thing is on its last leg. But whatever I was saying, um, I I forgot where I was at. Oh, I hate when this stuff happens. Hold on. Um, get the apartment. Okay, so like I said, I was there for months, not paid rent, but I was not on the street. I kept food and phone bill was paid. Like the Most High made sure all of these things was in place. All right, boom, here I am in Tennessee. First thing happens to me when I get to Tennessee, and I first thing I thought was, okay, this was not probably the move I should have made. I was looking for something in the U-Haul truck, and I used my phone, used the flashlight. So I got the flashlight on and I'm looking, and boom, dropped my phone down in there and couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. So I was like, all right, I'll get it in the morning. Close the truck down, come on down the next morning. Phone dead. Charge it up. At least I tried. It's a done deal. So now I don't have no phone. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I knew I had my laptop. So all right, I need to learn how to use it anyway. So let me, pull out my laptop, start using my laptop. Still got, figured out how to get on all my little emails and all the things. Okay, so you know when you used to having a phone and now you don't have one, it's an adjustment. Okay, so my daughter and I, it is what it is. Mother living with her grown daughter. You know how it is. We grown type of thing. We having our little things, squabbles here and there, but it ain't nothing major. Well, no, there was a few. I'm not gonna tell that story. There was a few, but anyway. So now, when I first get there, she's not dating or anything, and then all of a sudden she starts dating again, and then she ends up with this boy. Now he's in the house, spending the night and everything. My grandson and I hadn't even seen him. At first, I thought I was tripping. I'm like, no, it's somebody in there with her. But me and my grandson ain't seen him, so I knew right there from the door. Like, so this boy here ain't even wanting to meet her mother or her child. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. So my senses is already on high alert, right? Finally get to see this person. So I look him up and down. He like, how you doing? I'm like, mm-hmm. I could see it. I could see it. Trying to keep everything, you could barely see his eyes. I could see it. A man don't do that. They don't do that. Um, but he stayed in her room. He never come out. He stayed in her room, calling her in there. And I just started praying. I'm always praying, but I started having specific prayers now because I knew this was not gonna be good. I could see him. Then an incident happened when he's showing himself. And I told my grandson at that moment, I said, what he just did, whatever, since she let him get away with this, it's going to be worse the next time. So stay away, be alert, pay attention. He's like, okay, Granny. All right. We go a couple of more months. No, it was about a couple of days before I was going ahead of myself. The little incident happened. And I said, here's the first time I get to introduce myself because now I want to let him know I see you, right? So he's out there, looked like he was washing a dish or something because he didn't clean nothing. Now that's what I do. So I said, "So how you doing?" "Oh, I'm good. I'm good." I said, "Yeah, that incident." He's like, "Oh, I wouldn't hurt nobody in this house. I wouldn't hurt nobody in this house. You ain't got to worry about that. I was just, I was all in my feelings and stuff. But you ain't got to worry about that. That'll never happen again." And that's when I told my grandson after me, because me and my grandson would go in his room and just have a little powwow. I said, he just said what he said. Don't believe it, don't trust it. this is going to be worse. Whatever he does the next time is going to be worse. So the next time, what he does is he's throwing rocks, big rocks at her. He either can't throw or he wasn't really trying to break the window. Because, seriously, I throw like a girl and I would have hit it. But anywho, he threw about 40 rocks up on the balcony. They just all over because he caught himself trying to bust the window out. He gets some big old boulder and knocks the door off the hinges. Okay? Off the hinges. Then, when the police come, because I don't have no phone, I'm using my laptop. When the police come, now I could see the fear. I'm pissed. But at first I didn't know what it was. It sounded like an explosion. Boom! I was like, what? All the kids running in my room. I'm like, what the? Here she come. I'm like, oh, here it's this idiot. So I was gonna go out there. No, mama, wait. I'm like, this don't make no sense. I'm so ready to, I was already ready then. Call the police. The police come. He out there complaining, hollering, and I'm telling him, like, I wasn't really talking to him. I was loudly speaking to the police officer, like, we have children in this daggone house. You terrifying everybody because you mad at her. Now he wants to talk about, shut up talking to me. Boy, I ain't even talking to you, but if you don't, look, boy, the police there, I don't care. Y'all don't understand. I don't care about no police like that when I'm pissed. So I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. Now he complaining. Look at my lip. She punched me in my mouth. Next thing I know, now she's getting arrested. He knocks the daggone hinges, the door off the hinges. Oh, you think that's what he got arrested for? Boy, hecky no. Why would they do that? Oh, we found some in his pocket. Oh, it's illegal to have those type of so yeah. He went for that. No, not that he knocked the door off the hinges with a big ass boulder. No. Why would he go for that? Oh, but he got this. We're going to get him for that. Oh, and by the way, we're going to take her because that was domestic violence. What? Okay. Making phone calls, doing what I could do. Next thing I know, we trying to get her out. Nobody ain't heard from her. I get a bang on the door because now I got to push. She has a vending machine. So I got to push this heavy vending machine up at the door because the door's off the hinges and people could just come on in if they felt like it. So I move the thing, open the door. There she stands. Mama, just go on in your room. What? Just go on in your room. I'm like, so that nigga is coming back up in here? I was like, oh my greatness. So I finally get to ask her a little while later on, like, why? Mama, he bailed me out. What was I supposed to do? Like, this is crazy. Y'all gonna let him bail her out? And y'all gonna tell me that these laws and things are not for the criminals? It is not for people that try to live righteous at all. It's against you in all ways that you think of. It's against you. So now he's back in. Do you think that things have stopped? Like I told my grandson, and he came to me, he goes, you said it was going to get worse. I said, yeah, but it's going to get worse than that because now he was able to get away with that and he back up in here. So it's going to get worse. It's definitely going to get worse. Yeah, it's going to get worse. So now I'm really on high alert. Um, because if he's done this, next thing I know, mm, it's certain things I won't say. So we're going to just keep it going. Well, because of all of that, of course we had to move. Now, mind you, we wanted to move because we were still in a two-bedroom and we were supposed to get a three. So we needed to move so we could all get our own room. That's fine. Okay. But she didn't only have to move. She lost some things because of what went down. So now she's finding us a new place, which is where we are now. So I'm praying that he don't come. I'm praying. And I know people probably say, but see, your prayers weren't answered. They are. Prayers get answered not like this, because it's still not our will. It's the most high's will. So we have to remember it's not what we want, it's how he wants this thing to go down. So he drove. We're in the U-Haul with him and my grandson. Yeah, he drove us over here. And because I'm staying with my daughter and I knew I needed to be here. I just didn't know why. Like I'm like I'm supposed to be here. I was sitting here, but why? Okay. I'm like, okay, so the boy gonna be around, so I'm gonna try to, I'm trying. Okay. Now I had to give him his props. I'm like, most of the people his age drive like a crazy person. I said, well, you really do have a really a great way drive. I mean, you're a great driver. I said, oh, you could just see him. Oh, thank you. And I was just like, wow, wow. He is such a little boy, like he really is. Come to find out, he's the baby. All of his siblings are much older. Like he has a sister in my age group. And so, he probably just got whatever he wanted. He was the baby. And you know how they dote on the babies. The babies usually just get any and all. So so now we're over here. He done broke one of her TVs. He done broke something else. So we're just living over here because of course she's not happy. She don't like this. Is my daughter's she's ghetto bougie. um she likes nice things, okay? She has really nice furniture. And so when she came in here, she was not happy, but we didn't have a choice at the moment. Now thinking, I'm still trying to say, choices. Life is about choices. Every action gets a reaction. You got to think of these things because that's how life works. Okay. So it's just really chaotic over here. They're pretty much staying in the living room because the TV that he broke was her TV for her bedroom. She wanted to keep her TV in the living room so that when she worked with her clients, they could have something to watch, because the braider. She's a braider. And, huh. So they're laying on her couch. Now that was messing my head up because she didn't really like nobody sleeping on her couch. But they're on her couch sleeping. It's almost like their bedroom was in their living room because of the TV. He in there playing the game, like his life is on the line. If he don't win, and just loud, disrespectful, and stupid. Hold on, you guys. I'm telling you, these little small. I need bigger letters. I don't know. Hold on. So now where we was before, it's completely different. The way that they have it set up here is kind of tight. I'll say for the three-bedroom, you know, and he taking up all the air in this place. He taking it all up because he's so I don't even know what to call it. Like he has no self-esteem. He has no self-esteem, and he had to be big. He had to take up the space. He had to be trying to be a man, is what he was trying to do. He didn't know how. He don't have the skills. And I'm not talking bad about him. It's just what he don't have. He doesn't have the skills. He wasn't given those skills. Um, so I'm eating nails, literally. Like it's just like, oh, this he got to get out of here. Like this boy has got to get out of here. Me and my daughter having words back and forth. I'm about ready to get her. Like I'm gonna have to get her because she gonna take up for this. She had been taking up for him. I say this, that, and the other. Why you always saying something about him? I'm like, he got a mind and he's going with it. Okay. All right. So I see what this is. All right. So I stay in my room. I'm trying to keep the peace. My grandson's still here. We don't need all of this. All right. So fine. I ain't saying nothing. Um, it's getting bad though. Like it's getting bad. Like I'm having dreams of doing things to this man. Like it's becoming. It's almost like I'm actually in the moment of what was going on. Like I could feel it. It was like it was happening live and in color. My dreams with this boy, and I was just like, okay, okay, I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. I don't do things. Ask any of my students. I am allergic to jail. I don't do nothing to cause myself to go to jail. Nothing. I'm not doing nothing to go to jail. That's out of the question. One of my students told her uncle, "You ought to be like Miss Carla. She's allergic to jail. You go to jail too much." I was like, her mom said, "Girl, that girl told her, wait a minute." Um, I forgot where I was at. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my greatness. I hate when that happens. Um, oh, I wish this was live so somebody could tell me where I was talking about. God dang it. Well, anyway, like I said, I was saying that I was having really vivid dreams of what I was gonna do to him, and my history is this way. When I'm starting to dream about it, I'm about to do it. Every time I would have that happen to me in my past, done it. I've done it. And it's almost like it was like I wasn't doing it myself. It was like I was in a trance doing it. Like I'm in my dream and I'm doing it and I've been undone it. And then it's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. So really, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really, um, me and her having words. So we had some words, and I mean, cause I was throwing stuff. She like, what's the matter with you? You know what's the matter with me? Why is you asking me this? You know what's the matter with me? He is the matter with me. You are the what's matter with me because you need to know that you deserve more and better than this. So I'm just, my grandson, he coming in and I'm like, try not to do this in front of him. But he know where I'm coming from because he's feeling it the same way. Mama, Granny, she told me I need to respect him. Why should I respect him when he don't respect her? I'm like, and he's 10. But again, we have all made mistakes in our life. I'm not judging her. That's my baby girl. She's been around me. She know I don't have no great track record for. I'm not judging. You just see it, and you want them to change, and you want them to see this thing and figure it out and go another way. You just don't want to see them crash. You don't want to watch them crash. Then I got the prayer warrior. I called my Elder Maya, my pastor's wife. She's in there. She says, I said, I need to talk to somebody because I'm about to lose it. Like I was right there. Y'all don't understand. I was so on the edge. And so Get the prayer warriors. She said, I hope you don't mind because, I can't really have a conversation. I could text, but they got me a Zoom call. So we had a Zoom call so I could see their faces. They could see my face. And she said, I hope you don't mind. I invited someone else into our call. And I'm like, sure, I trust Elder Amaya. So absolutely, sure. It was Minister Nice. Oh, she's so beautiful. I know I probably told y'all the story of how I found Pastor Kofi's wife. I was like, who is this beautiful lady getting in her car? She was talking about something, but she was in her car, but I was just scrolling. I'm like, who is this beautiful lady? Then now she's my first my pastor's wife. I don't even know what we call her. Do we call her the first lady? We call her Elder Maya, or Elder Alma. Oh, I don't know. I've asked that question. So anyway, she's like, and I see her name. I said, Anais Faith Jones. I think it's Jones. I'm like, Minister Anais. She got the prayer warrior in on this call. So I knew something was about to happen. Okay. She's talking about, I hope you don't mind. Absolutely not. Minister Anais, yes. They talk to me, they pray with me, they let me vent, they just listen, and then they prayed with me. He said it's only need to be two. That was three. Okay. So I knew this was about to be something. And we got the prayer warrior too. Oh, please. So then that was on a Monday. On Wednesday, he that boy packed his own stuff and had it at the door. I made a video about it. Y'all can't tell me that my prayer don't work. Prayers work, but it's still people's choices. So yes, my prayer worked because I don't know what happened. All I knew is he was mad and he was packing his stuff and I didn't care. Get it, go. Let's get it. But in the process, he trying to take her stuff, her couch, her other TV, her son's game. Now before, so he had to go to court over the incident of having the stuff in his pocket for instead of knocking her door down, kind of thing. He went to the court. He talking about he won. Now I already looked it up. He owed $1,200, but I made them throw that out. You ain't made them do nothing, Ninja. They just wanted your money anyway. But whatever. He still owed $1,200 to Tennessee. Anyway, he but before he got here, she calls me or texts me and tell me to do this, that, and the other. So I do it. Then he come in, he talking and acting all crazy and stuff, but he packing his stuff. But it's like he taking my daughter's stuff. Now, the way he dressed, he has these little bitty tiny pants. And y'all, if y'all ever seen my daughter, she tiny. So he pulls out one of her totes. It's her tote, because I know she had it at the other place. It's her tote, and it looked like her clothes was on top because his pants be looking little tiny, like my daughter can fit him kind of stuff. And he a bigger dude. But you know how they wear them little baby pants, some miniature drawers they be wearing. Anyway, I'm thinking he taking her clothes. He already talking about he gonna take the couch. I ended up calling my sister, well, again, texting my sister in Tennessee, St. Louis, to call the police. Because no, he's not going to take all her stuff. So the police get there. They're like, what's going on? I'm explaining, like, he's leaving and we don't have no problem with him leaving, but he's trying to take my daughter's stuff. She said I can have this. She owe me money. So she said I can have this stuff. Anyway, I don't know what he's talking about. We don't care about him leaving, but he's trying to take my daughter's stuff. So the police officer, one took him out in the hall and one's talking to me. Look, I don't want to talk to nobody. Help this mother get his out of here so we can be done with him. No, they're gonna tell him we can't make you leave. That's a new rule, right? If you live there, even if you're not on the lease, they can't make you leave. So they left again. All right. His stuff. Now, mind you, he packed up all the groceries that he bought and put it in a bag. It's on the floor. He done packed up all his stuff. He got his microwave. He got his trash can. He got all the little things that he bought. Okay. And it's all in the living room area, like at the door, because supposedly waiting for a ride to come pick him up. And I'm thinking to myself, if he think he about to take my daughter anything out of here, he got nothing coming. The Most High told me to chill. If he want to take that stuff, let him take it as long as he's leaving. Just chill. I'm like, okay, all right. So my daughter finally gets home. She goes in her room. He's in here. He just talking crap. Next thing I know, he ain't left. Ain't nobody picked him up yet. Couple of days later, his stuff's still there. Then all of a sudden, he started moving the stuff on back. I said, so then my daughter get mad at me, talking about, you got me all upset. He talking about he was taking my clothes. It looked like he was your clothes, girl. This boy wear them little baby miniature pants. I don't even know. Okay, so I was wrong with that. He was trying to take everything else. That's why you call or text me and had me put this, that, and that in my room. And instead of telling me what was going on, you're gonna just let me just run into the fire because I guess you know better. Cause he ain't bringing it my way. Cause he never said nothing to me. Cause he know I see you, I see you, and I ain't the one. She might let you, but I ain't. Okay. Next thing I know, he done put his stuff all back, and he's still here. Hello. I apologize. I apologize. Somebody called. I don't know if these things ain't working or what. Where's the thing at? I'm sorry. I forgot what I was talking about again. Y'all know. Anyway, I'm just gonna get to the part where we at now. Um, it was getting bad over here. Like it was getting really bad. Like I wasn't sleeping. I really wasn't sleeping. I was determined to get this man out of here one way or the other. And I literally was thinking like, okay, so if I hit him with something, it's gonna have to be an instantaneous get rid of him because I'm gonna have to hit her. I'm gonna have to hit her. I was ready to do it. I was ready to do it. Like I'm ready to take a case. This is where I was at. And I was on my knees. I said, Abba, if you don't make a way for me out of here or he don't get up out of here, something is going to happen because I feel it. I feel it. It's like everything in me is ready to do it. And I'm ready to just do it without thinking about the consequences. Next thing I know, um, stuff just all of a sudden it just got peaceful. I don't know what it was. It was just peaceful. 2 days. It was just peaceful. Then she comes to me and she goes, I'm going to go to Chicago. I'm like, with him? Yeah, it's his mom's wedding. Okay. She said, but I'm going to be back early. Okay. Now, all right, whatever. And they was leaving that day. So they left, they go to Chicago. I'm reaching out, show me your outfit. I want to see what you look like going to the wedding and all the things. And then um, she said, I'm finna be on my way. Okay. Now I knew when she said I'll be back early, that means he wasn't coming. He was gonna stay. And I'm thinking, well, that'll be a great thing. So when he came, now I think this was her plan. Like this was her plan, because I'm praying that she see. I changed my prayers up. Like I'm praying that she see, because that's the only way this is gonna work. She needs to see this. All right. Oh wait, before I go this far, I knew this boy was doing some illegal stuff because he came in here one time with so many pairs of shoes. He couldn't even carry them all. I'm like, first of all, even if somebody was spinning out, they just going to just drop $1,000 on some stuff. They're not gonna have that many pairs of shoes. They just not. For one person, like where they what in the, and this was happening for months. Like he was just coming in here with all these shoes, and then they be gone. I'm like, what? And I knew. I'm like, this nigga is doing something illegal. I know he is. I know he is, cause he wasn't leaving here. So of course he was a street pharmaceutical rep, right? So because that's what he went to got in trouble for, not knocking the door off the door, the not knocking the door off the hinges with a boulder. No, not that. He got in trouble for being a pharmaceutical rep. Okay, so I knew he was doing some illegal stuff. So now I'm praying another prayer. Please don't allow please, I'm praying that my daughter is not allowing this man to get her in nothing with him. Now, you know me and you know I'm not scared of him. But if you are scared, you need to say something. Don't let this man have you like this. Girl, I'm up in this house about to tear this house apart because I can't take it no more. Okay, well, now we're back to where I'm off of that part. So yeah, I knew he was doing illegal stuff. So now they done gone to Chicago. She gone for a couple of days. Next thing I know, she's finna be back. She's back. We're in here having family time, laughing and watching movies and stuff together. And it was so nice. But the whole time he would call her all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night. Sometimes she would ignore it, but more times than she should have, she was responding. So I didn't know it at the time. I apologize. This is going to be a long video. I didn't know at the time that he's over here sending her videos of him hanging and trying to hang himself with his daggone belt. I'm like, boy, this ninja is something else. Literally sending her videos with him hanging, got this belt around his neck from the rafters. And I don't know where he was, in a basement or something. Look, he just a swinging and carrying on. I'm like, this fake boy, this boy is fake. He wanna kill. He wanna end his life because he done lost his family. He done lost his. Now, one of his family members did get unalived in a car accident, or yeah. Um, but boy, we know you're miserable. I see you. I've been watching you. You are miserable, and so you trying to take the whole house down with you. I couldn't have it, but I just didn't know what to do except pray. But started about before we moved here, before when we were over at the other apartment, I kept seeing her go to jail. I'm like, I kept seeing her go to jail. But we moved from over there and it didn't happen. So I was like, okay. Because my thought process was, oh, something's going to happen while we're over here and she's going to go to jail. And she did go. But when she went, I still got that, like, she's going to go to jail. Like, so this ain't it. I was like, okay. We move here. Now it's more frequent. She's going to go to jail. I literally saw her behind the glass. And I was like, it was stronger now. And because of what was going on over here, I'm like, oh no, she gonna unalive him. Oh my gosh, she's gonna go to jail for unaliving this man. And so now I'm trying to figure out another way, because it's like we're mothers. I don't want my child to go to prison over this. But then it's like, okay, but then I'm trying to do it. Because I'm trying to unalive him. Like, I'm ready to do it. Like, this is ridiculous. But again, I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to go to jail. Then she goes, "Can you help me do something?" We start packing his stuff. I was like, she see it. She really see it. I mean, fast. We putting it up, we getting it together. Next thing you know, she get dressed, she call her cousin and take that stuff up out of here. I was like, oh, she mean business. She really see it. Oh, I'm just praising the Most High. He gives us warnings. He gives us warnings. So now, and you know what was so wild that I knew this was it? I knew this was it. Like, cause she gonna be in there for a minute. He's already told me. Now I don't know what a minute is, but she gonna be in there for a minute. But when the police took her this time, that's when I got that vision again of her being behind the glass. And it was the look on her face that let me know that this was not gonna be one of those. But when I heard the bail amount, that just threw me. Oh my greatness, it threw me all the way to the left. Like, now I knew it was him. Whatever it is, it was him. Now I'm not saying my baby's an angel, because she's not. But I knew whatever this was, it was him. It was him. This rising the Most High said to me, she's gonna come back, the woman I want her to be. You just keep being you. I got her. I did this years ago. I laid my children at the Most High's feet because I knew the mother that I was did not give them anything that they were supposed to have. He told me I gave them fight. Like, they're fighters. My son, my daughter, they're fighters. They're strong like that. Everything happens for a reason. There are things that happen in this world that seem like it's the worst things you could ever go through, but it is the best thing because it's going to do something different. It's going to bring about the victory of the Most High, where you can say, He did this. Well, I remember when my nephew went, oh gosh, oh, that hurt me so bad. Because I'm like, them people lying on him, like he didn't do this. I know him, but he was honest with me. They made it seem like it was what it wasn't. I mean, it was something that went down and it was something that happened, but it wasn't the way that they made it seem. But he knew he was wrong. And the man that he is today, not to say that he was so bad before it happened, because he was God, but it gives you a different perspective. And he came out and he's never looked back. He's doing wonderfully. Because that's what he showed me this morning. He showed me, like, she gonna come back being who I'm calling her to be. Don't worry about her. This is her turn. You remember your son's turn. You remember yours. Now this one is hers. Y'all three all the same. Y'all all had to learn the hard way. I had to think about that. Ooh, we did. My son, though, he's so tore up. My son don't cry. My son just been crying and he just can't take it. He like, my sister's locked up and I can't help her. And I thought, when he was in there, she cried. Oh, she cried for some days. She couldn't take it. Like her brother was locked up. And then when she heard me yelling about his jaw being broke, man. But what doesn't kill you make you stronger, right? The Most High know what we can take. They jumped my son and broke his jaw. He's a great man. Just need him to turn and stop being worldly and become who the Most High has called him to be. So the Most High also showed me this morning. He told me that this is my time because I've been asking. Telling you, when you ask for prayers, you got to be prepared to how it's going to come. I've been asking the Most High, how can I help my children find you? Since I didn't give that to them growing up because I didn't know. He told me this situation is not only going to help her, but it's going to help him. He said for me to send him a message this morning, and I did. And he received it. So this is not just this is a 2 for 1. My son stopped believing and stopped praying. Like he was always on the fence. But once his daughter was unalived, he really stopped praying and believing and trusting. And so I asked for the Most High to give me the words to say, to turn them. My job is to guide you to him. My job ain't to tell you about him. That's you and his relationship together. Y'all have to have your own relationship. Your relationship with the Most High won't be like mine. He wants you to find your own. He wants us to do our own research. He wants us to read and do our own work so that we can show our own selves approved. Because like Pastor was saying the other day, like when it's judgment time, he don't care nothing about nobody else. It's just you and him. That's it. And literally, I've this is the visions I'll be having. It was like it was like my tears, because I've been crying a lot today. Um, he was like, it was, I don't even know how, it was like my tears were in his hands. He was just like, and it was like I could see all my tears in his hand. He's like, look, I got you. You trust me. I wouldn't hurt them. I got them. But sometimes the lessons that we need to learn, ooh, they look the worst, but they always give you a victory if you allow it. She's gonna allow it. She's ready. She ready. She's been saying little things here and there. That's when I know. I'm like, the Most High is calling her. It's like when we get called, we fight the hardest. And it seemed like all the wrong things be happening because we be fighting so hard. My son, he was on the phone with me last night and I was trying to talk to him like, look, this is her lesson to learn. It's all right. I had to get through. I had to get through mine. You had to get through yours. But look at us today. You still getting there. You know, I needed all of that. Come on, y'all know. You think about the things you went through that was, ooh, you had a hurdle to climb. But once you got over that hurdle, you was like, oh, I needed that because it makes you feel just a little bit taller. He needs us to go through these things. And as long as you survive it, he's trying to show her how strong she is. I'm here to do whatever I can do, as long as the Most High say I should do it. Because even with her, as much as this is tearing me up, oh, it's tearing me up, it's tearing me up, I still would listen to whatever the Most High said for me to do with this situation because He knows. He knows. I'm just a mother in pain. But I also know this too will pass. And she's gonna come out a better woman. Or the woman. How about that? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, I guess. Oh, it's still hard to watch your children crash. But I'm thankful she's still here. I'm thankful it could have been worse. Suppose she would have had to unalive him because he was climbing through the window trying to get in. I rejoice, even though I don't look like it. I am rejoicing on the inside because I know this is what she needed. And it was crazy. It was like he was preparing me. She's gonna go. And I kept saying it. I even mentioned it to my grandson. I didn't want to tell him that, but well, I think the Most High wanted me to tell him because he's working on my grandson through me. I've been noticing the things, like the lessons that we've been looking at and learning. It's yeah. And of course, we haven't done any homeschool since the incident began. So we're gonna get back on track and keep moving and doing what we need to. I prayed about the move. I prayed about her lawyer. Put in my petitions. I'm waiting for the answer. It'd be really nice if, oh, I got a whole bunch of book orders so that I can at least have the funds to help my baby. But the Most High, He will provide no matter what. I went through all of that story to say all of those events, all of them, they happened for a reason. And they weren't fun things either. But it got me to where I'm at right now because I could have chose to not come. And then I'd have been in St. Louis feeling some type of way because my grandson's in the system somewhere or something and I'm not nowhere around to see what was going on, but I'm here. I'm here so that my grandson don't have to fall apart. Oh man. He's not feel alone, you know? Whew. All right. I'm gonna go. Shalom, family.